everyone, I am back and I wanted to crawl out from underneath my craft table and start painting these cave paintings. So, here we are. There was a hair on that. Okay, let me rub my little fingers all over it and make sure that the painting doesn't have any dust. Because I've been letting this dry. It's got some stuff. Actually, that's... what is that? Okay, it's fine. It's got a little dust. Anyway. Do I want it this way? Okay. Anyway, what I'm going to do is, I got some paper and I got some tape. I'm making modern cave paintings. Because I don't do crap that's like normal. I'm not going to be painting lions. Because who gives a damn about lions, right? We live in the modern society. So I'm making modern cave paintings. Ridiculous modern cave paintings. This is my phone. It's a basic shape. So that's what I'm going to do. But this is just like my vision. Okay. So we're there. So I put some tape. Now I'm going to lay it down because wherever I put it is where it's going to live forever. And I think it's going to live forever right here. Is that not quite? It's fine. Then what I'm going to do is I've got some tape holding it down. And I'm hoping, actually, let me... Okay. There we go. If you're wondering what I just did, I made the tape less actually holdy. Because I'm like that, you know? Put some of my skin cells all over it, my hand oils, and makes the tape less sticky. Now, this tape is sticky. So I'm going to put this here. And you might be wondering why. This is so that when I'm done painting it, hopefully, if my plan goes as well, I can pull it off. See, look at that. Isn't that magic? I can pull it off without disturbing the edges. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? I'm a genius. Actually, no, I'm not. Here's the black paint that I made. I made this a couple of days ago. Actually, probably more than a couple of days ago. And I just started with a toothpick so that we could make sure that everything was hunky-dory. Okay. And now we're going to go in and we're going to paint our little phone. Actually, I probably need to... I got a little thing. I'm going to move this just slightly. And I'm going to take this and move it off camera. And I'm going to make sure that my dabbing my brush isn't overloaded. Because, again, modern cave painting. I'm actually afraid that my brush is overloaded. My saturation is not good. I thought it was darker. That's okay. We're just gonna we're smashing. If I need to come back later, if it's it's dry, I can do that. Okay, there we go. Bonk! And see, then now I have my little design. Yay! And you guys can see I'm going to put a little antenna here. I know it's not a reverse. It's fine. It's fine. There you go. You're just supposed to see the outline. And then I need buttons. So I think what I'm going to do is a little bit of black, which you see I already have here. Okay. Gonna put the lid back on real tight on that paint because I need it for other stuff. Now for yellow, I'm going to use yellow ochre. And I think I need a clean brush. So let me grab a brush. This one's clean. And I'm going to kind of just stir it up and come in here and do that. Ooh, that is way too much though. That's okay. It's okay. Everything's okay. Ooh, that's that. Look at that. Okay, anyway. I put it in my, on my piece of paper over here, and I'm like, wow, that is saturated. Okay. And the idea is that the buttons are not going to be black. The same color black. You know what I mean? Because the buttons on a phone aren't black, are they? No, they're not perfectly black. So, I'm going to come in and just kind of get really mad at my brush because it's got some not quite right things, but that's okay. And I'm gonna make a button. And I'm gonna make a button. Remember, this is a cave painting. Make a button. Make a button. Make a button. This is so exciting. This is like tragically exciting, isn't it? Okay. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Now I'm going to come in here and I'm going to get some Venetian red because that's how we do things. Ooh, wow, look at that. It has completely settled. Ooh, wow. I'm trying to stir it with the back of the brush and it's hard. Look at that. Hard. Wow. Look at that. Like clumpy. Even though I've, you know, yeah. You know, I ground and I made sure it was all nice and mixed. Okay. Now I've got some red. And I'm going to just put the red over here because I don't know what it's going to do yet. And once I went to the bottom, it wasn't as, you know, oily. I did get a lot of pigment. So we will take that, and we'll just go like that. Scoop up some of this. Let's see what color that is. That is a very interesting little orange. And then I'm going to come in here and try to make a little screen. And the screen, of course, has to be, you know, a different color. And again, this is not rocket science. This is cave painting. This is a cave painting that hopefully everybody recognizes. Do you recognize it? Can you figure out, just looking at it, what it is? There you go. There's my, you know what? I think these buttons are a little too buttony. Can I just, so you know what? I'm going to go in and I'm just going to remove some of the color. I think they're too dark. Too saturated for what I want. Because, you know, they're supposed to look kind of aged. There we go. I think that's better, right? I don't know. Y'all tell me. Because I can always go back in and film. I got a better idea. Oh, there you go. That looks way better. Look at that. That is way better for what I wanted. Okay. Okay. I am calling this exactly what I want. Not really, but pretty darn close. Now I need to do the one thing that I always hate to do, which is sign this. So I am gonna take a little bit of this, and actually, I remembered my Venetian still has a lot of oil there, so I'm gonna dilute that. There we go, very diluted. Because we don't want my signature to be too, you know, crazy. And I know I've got a tiny little brush somewhere. Yes, I do. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. Why did, see, y'all, I'm so distracted. I signed CYP. That is not what I should have signed. I should sign my real initials. What is wrong with me? There we go. My real initials. Don't worry. On the back, I always sign it CYP. That's probably why I did that. I always, like, on the back, I will write, you know, like some, like, little description and the year and all of that. Anyway, that is cave painting number 1. Crazy. I am going to come back and I will do the rest of them. Hopefully this is exactly what y'all have come to expect from me, which is utter nonsense. So, bye.